Hi, this is Michelle with A Minute with Michelle, and I'm coming to you today to talk a little bit more about my journey in clarity. And today I'm going to give you two of the definitions that I have found about clarity that I've used in my personal journey towards my own journey of becoming clear and knowing my purpose and my plan and my goal in life. And the two definitions that I found were very specific, and they've helped me a lot as far as coming a long way in my journey of clarity. The book that I showed you at the beginning is a journal, and I believe in journaling. I have so many journals, so many. I believe in writing things down because you can write things down, but you can also go back when you're writing things down and you can look and see where you came from. You can look and see what the good things that have happened to you, and you can also see the things that has changed. You can see those things that are still in the works, but you can also see the things that God has blessed you with and that He has changed in your life, and you know where you've been, and you can also see where you're going. So it's an important thing that we journal. This one happens to say, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken," and it's by Oscar Wilde. And I like this one. It caught my eye, and the reason why I did was because I realized at the time that I did not know who I was. I knew about me. I knew part of what I was and who I was to be, but I didn't really know who Michelle was and what my purpose here was. I know that I speak. I know that I preach the word. I know that I can prophesy. I know that I love women. I love working with women. I love telling my story about how I was delivered from anorexia, from agoraphobia, from having severe panic attacks. I'm checking myself into a mental institution. I know that all these things happened in my life. I know that I came from a very a very strict background, and I know that I came a long way by the grace of God. I know these things, but when it came to what was my purpose and what was the goal, there was more to my life than just that aspect of it, and that's what being clear is all about. And I'm over 50, and I am proud to say that I am over 50. And for a long time I wouldn't even admit that I was, but I am very proud of that right now at this given point in time in my life. But I'm proud to say that because I know that part of my journey is to reach back and to teach other women that you are empowered and that the things that you are going through is for a purpose and for a reason. But let me really read these definitions to you because I think that they're very important. And yes, I did write them down in my journal. I wrote them down. I can show you a few things in my journal. I do pictures and I write, on the pictures. I don't know if you can see that, but I write on the pictures and I write on the things because part of the things in my makeup, my hair, things that I want to have, my prayer life, things that people I want to pray for. All that's in here, and when God answers my prayer, when He answers those things, they come back to me, and I go back and I put them in there, and it's awesome. It's amazing what God can do. But I don't want to be long, so I'm going to read this to you. So clarity means a clearness. Like, when you wash your window or your glass, you can see clearly through it. There's no streaks. As a matter of fact, if you have a sliding glass door and if you clean it really well, people don't even know that there's a glass there and they'll run into it. It's a clearness that you can hear sounds really clear, or the meaning of something that it's just clear. Clearness means that the quality of being clear, to have a clearness, a clarity in your life, means that you have a quality of being clear. that you possess that quality of being clear. Or distinct transparency. Okay, Paul wrote in his book, he said, I'm an open book. Anybody can read me at any given point in time. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to prove to anybody. I don't want them to think I'm one way, but yet I'm something else. I don't want somebody to think, oh yes, she's holy or she's pure on this side, but then again, I'm doing something else I'm not supposed to be doing. I want to be just who I am. A transparency about my life. Freedom from ambiguity or confusion, and freedom from obstruction. I know I kind of messed that one word up, but forgive me, please. And freedom from obstruction. How many of you have been obstructed in your life? I can say that. I've been obstructed a lot of times. I have started things and stopped things, and started things and stopped things, and started things and stopped things. All because when I've started them, I thought this is it. This was the right path. This was the place I was supposed to be going. I knew my purpose. I knew my plan. I had it all worked out, only to get to a point in things just fell apart because it wasn't from here. It wasn't from the heart. It didn't have that meaning. It didn't have that purpose. It didn't touch the soul of Michelle. To have clarity is to see clearly, like there's nothing in front of you. You're looking at that glass and you're seeing right through it. You're seeing right through Michelle. You're seeing right through me. When I go and when I speak, or when I give out a product, when I talk to you, or when I counsel you, or when we sit down together, or when you go through a program that I have, I want it to be clear so that when you come out on the other end, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that your purpose, your plan, who you're supposed to be, it's clear. No more obstructions, no more stopping, starting, stopping, starting, no more false starts. And I've had so many, trust me, so many false starts. It's time out for that. In my life and in your life. If you're listening to these minutes, I firmly believe that it's for you, that you are supposed to be listening to these minutes. If it's touched your life, I believe that there's a reason and a purpose why it's touched your life. I believe that you're here for a reason, that you're listening for a reason. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I don't do everything right. There's nobody perfect but Jesus Christ. There's nobody perfect. Nobody. We're all striving for perfection. We're all trying to get to that point where we're perfect. But we can come close to being the best you that God wants you to be. It's your turn. I believe that. And I'm speaking to someone in particular. I think it's you. It's your turn to stop going around and around and around and around like a hamster on his wheel. You want to get clear? Let's do it. I hope this blessed you. I want to challenge you along the way to get your journal. Find one that resonates in your spirit and in your soul. And I want you to write down every night something. I don't care if you start off with just saying la 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 la. It doesn't matter. Just write something. Or today was beautiful, or today was messed up, or I wish I had some money. I don't care what you write. Just write something down. And the more you write, I guarantee you, the more fun you'll have. It's fun. Okay? I wish you a blessed, prosperous week, and I'll see you next week. Alrighty? Have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Mwah. Bye-bye.